Thank you for joining me on CrunchEconometrix. We are still continuing our tutorial on heteroskedasticity. And in this video, I discuss one of the ways by which heteroskedasticity can be corrected. In case you are just joining us for this tutorial, please make sure you watch the video on understanding heteroskedasticity, where I discuss the nature, causes, and consequences of the problem. Also watch the video on how you can detect heteroskedasticity using the informal and formal approaches. So now we go ahead to looking at how we can resolve heteroskedasticity using the functional forms of the model. So if you are ready, load your data and follow my guide. And if you are interested in using my data, the link to that file is in the video description and the file is located on my website. Click on the link and it will take you to the file where you can download it free of charge. So let's continue from where we stopped. We are going to consider three functional forms of the model: the log level and the log-log. In the last video, we showed that the level form of the model is heteroskedastic. Let me run that for you again. This is it in the dialog box, the level form of the model. I click OK. And by the time we perform the Bruch-Pagan test, it showed that this model is heteroskedastic. So how can we correct this? We need to use the functional forms of the model. So let's start by generating the log forms of these variables. So let me generate the log of price, the log of rooms, and the log of square feet using the generate command. So generate ln price equals log price. Press the enter key. Then I generate ln rooms equals log rooms. Enter. Then the last one generates ln square feet equals log square feet. Enter. So let's confirm whether those new variables have been created. Let's minimize so we can see them: ln price, ln room, and ln square feet. So let's start with the first functional form, which is the log level. I come to estimate and I start with the log of price while the other variables are in their level forms. So this is a log level formation: log of price and the level form of rooms and square feet. I click OK. So you can see the dependent variable here is the log of price. So we need to test this model whether it's heteroskedastic or not. So we go to View, Residual Diagnostics, click on Heteroskedasticity Test. We are using the Bruch-Pagan-Godfrey test. Dependent variable in this case for the auxiliary regression is the square of the residuals, and we click OK. We are using the LM statistics here, which is the ops times R squared, and the p-value for that is 0.2265. So this one shows that the problem of heteroskedasticity has been corrected using the log level formation. Let's try another augmentation of the log level. Let's go to estimate. Now I'm going to use the log of square feet while I retain the level of rooms. So I've augmented the log level formation. So this is the log of price, the level of rooms, and the log of square feet. I click OK. So this is the outcome of that augmented log level formation. So now let us test this for heteroskedasticity. We go to View, Residual Diagnostics, click on Heteroskedasticity Test. Still on the Bruch-Pagan-Godfrey test, we click OK. Using the ops R squared statistic is 3.8255 and the chi-square is clearly above 5%. So we can see that by changing the functional form of this model, heteroskedasticity has been removed. So let's take the last one, which is the log-log formation. We go to Estimate and we use the logs of all the variables. So we have log of price. I'll change this to log of room. And we have the log of square feet. I click OK. So this is a log-log formation. To test for heteroskedasticity, the usual form, we go to View, Residual Diagnostics, Heteroskedasticity Test. Using the Bruchpeg and Godfrey, I click OK. So here we can see LM statistic is 4.5 and the chi-square p-value is 0.105, clearly above 5%. So now we can see that whenever you change the functional form of your model, you are likely to remove the problem of heteroskedasticity. Level models are more often than not heteroskedastic. So to control for that, transform your model into either log level or log. Whenever you do that, you are more often than not likely to have removed the problem of heteroskedasticity. So in a nutshell, this is just what we did. This is a log level form, and by the time we put it to test, there is no heteroskedasticity. This is the augmented log level model where I have the log of price dependent variable, the level of room, and the log of square feet. When we also put that model to test, we can see that there is no heteroskedasticity. This is the last one that we did, a log model, where we used the natural logs of both regressors. And the outcome of that is that the problem of heteroskedasticity has been resolved. So the final note is that before you panic that your model is heteroskedastic, try to use the functional form and see whether the problem is there or whether the problem has been removed. For more information about functional forms, there are chapters in each of these textbooks, so please make sure you go through them for more understanding of how you can transform your model into functional forms. The next video will be on how you can resolve the problem of heteroskedasticity using generalized, or what is known as the weighted least squares. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the comments and feedback I've received on this heteroskedasticity video. I appreciate you all. In case you have not subscribed, kindly do so. I am committed to teaching beginners and intermediate level users. Please don't go away. I'll be right back with the next video.